Alright, so jumping straight into one of the first things that I did with this store is that from day one, I made sure to list multiple popular winning products that I knew people would buy. Now, I would say that one of the biggest mistakes that so many beginners make is that they try and sell just one item on their store and that they're hoping that that one product is going to make them rich. And I'm not saying that you can't be successful this way, but all I'm saying is that with majority of the e-commerce businesses that I've ran, I've never really sold one winning product. Of course I have, but I've also sold multiple different winning products all at the same time that all bring in revenue and all help me make profit. So it's very important that when you do start dropshipping, you try and find a category that's doing well, and you also try and find multiple different products that you're going to be able to start selling from the moment that you start your dropshipping store. And there's so many different ways that you're going to be able to find winning products, and there's so many different strategies that are out there. But one strategy that I've been using recently is to go on to AutoDS, because once you've signed up for the 30-day trial by clicking the link in my description, you're going to see this page over here called Marketplace, where they're going to be able to show you all of these different trending products that people are having success with right now. But if you wanted to get a more detailed view of winning products that people are making a lot of money from, you're going to be able to go onto one of these categories. So let me click on the TikTok spy category over here. On this page, AutoDS is going to be able to show you all of the different TikToks that are going viral right now. So what I like to do is sort by option to most likes, and then from here it's going to be a simple case of just scrolling through and seeing if you're going to be able to, number one, find a TikTok that has gone viral. And the way that you're going to be able to tell that is by looking at the number of likes, comments and shares. As you can see, this one has over 2.1 million likes, over 8,000 comments and over 80,000 shares. So of course that's a strong indicator to know that this particular item is most likely having success. Or what you can do is come over here to the winning product section, and on this page it's going to be able to again show you all of the products that people are drop shipping right now and they're making sales from. So for example, there's this one over here that looks like a child carrier. So if I just click into it, AutoDS is going to be able to show me a lot of useful information about the product. So for example, if I want to see how much potential profit I'm going to be able to make, the target audience, and it's also going to be able to show me a store that's selling it right now. So if I just click into this link over here, I'm going to be able to get an idea of exactly how a successful seller has structured their store and what ways I'm going to be able to compete with them. And the main point that I'm trying to make with all of this is that one of the first things that I always try to do with all of my stores is find winning products that I'm going to be able to list to my store. And again, not just one, not just two, but multiple different products that I know that I'm going to be able to load to my store at the same time. So by using something like AutoDS, not only am I going to be able to find all of the different winning products, but I'm also going to be able to instantly list the product to my store with a few clicks of a button by clicking on these different options over here where it says import draft. So again, if you did want to sign up to AutoDS for a 30-day trial so that you can test it out and see if it's something that you want to continue with, make sure that you use the 30-day trial link in my description down below. And this actually now brings me on to one of the second things that you guys need to know that I do with all of my different stores, and the store that I was able to go from $0 to $200,000 with, which is that you need to make sure that you build your dropshipping business on solid foundations. And what I mean by this is that you need to make sure that you pick a brand name that kind of goes with the products that you're selling. You also need to make sure that that brand name isn't being used by anyone else. So you need to make sure that you secure the domain. You also need to make sure that you've got a long-term mindset when it does come time for you to start dropshipping. And the reason why I say this is because so many people have a short-term mindset, and they have a mindset of get rich quick, which means that they're trying to build a store and make $10,000 in the next couple of days. And I'm not necessarily saying that isn't possible, but what I am saying is that you need to treat your dropshipping store like a real business. The more you have a long-term mindset and the more you treat it like a real business, the more that it's actually going to produce revenues and profit. Every time I think about building a new dropshipping store, I've always got the mindset of doing it over the next 1 to 2, maybe 3, 4, 5 years. I've never really started the store thinking that I'm only going to run it for the next couple months, because if I do that, I'm not going to build my store on solid foundations and do things right. And another thing that I do with all of my different dropshipping stores is that I always use Shopify. And I know that this might sound obvious, but the reason why I'm letting you guys know this is because I'm still getting comments till this day asking me, Sam, should I use Squarespace, Wix, WooCommerce when it comes to building a dropshipping business? And I'm not saying that those platforms are bad to use, but what I am saying is that Shopify has made it super simple when it comes to getting things up and running. They've got thousands of different apps that you're going to be able to connect to your store that's going to help things run a little bit more efficiently. They've got various different analytical tools that help you make the best decisions, but most importantly, they've always got various different trials that they're running. Like for example, right now they've got a trial where you're going to be able to use Shopify just for $3, and you're going to be able to use any one of their plans for the next 3 months. So once you click that link in my description down below, as you guys can see right here, you're going to be able to enjoy Shopify for 3 months and all you're going to need to do is pay $1 per month. And this goes for any one of their different packages. Whether you're looking to use the basic package that goes for around $39 per month, the Shopify package, which is around $105, or even the advanced package, which is around $400 per month. So depending on whichever one that you want to go with, all you need to do is pay $3. Now, of course, when you continue growing your business, in my opinion, I believe that most people are going to need the basic plan, but this all depends on what you plan on doing, how you plan on running your business. But whatever the case is, Shopify is a suitable option when it comes to building your dropshipping store on solid foundations, mainly because of all of the different features that it has. And this actually now brings me on to the third thing that I want to talk about that enabled me to make the $200,000 in sales, which is that I utilized the power of Google, and I also utilized the benefits that Shopify has when it comes to making the whole process super simple. Because if I log into my Shopify account, as you guys can see over here, they've got this app that helps you automatically link products to your Google ad account. And for those of you that are new to my channel, one of the ways that I like to get customers onto my store in the first place is by using Google Shopping ads. I believe that this is one of the best ways to do it because you're targeting customers that are searching for the items that you're selling, which means that your chances of being able to make a sale are much higher. So for example, let's say if I was thinking about dropshipping this item that is on AutoDS right now, which is this baby carrier, automatically just by taking a look at Google Trends, we can see that people have been going onto Google worldwide since 2004 to search for this keyword year after year, which means that the potential to make a sale dropshipping this product again is really high. And that's the reason why if we jump over to Google Shopping and type in the word baby carrier, we're going to be able to see all of these different Shopify sellers, as well as some other e-commerce sellers that are dropshipping and just generally selling all of these different items. And for those of you that want to know the process when it comes to actually setting up your first campaign, again, this is super simple because once you have signed up for a Google ad account and you've gone through that entire process, all you simply need to do is log into your Google ad account. So I've just logged into one of mine and I'm going to click on new campaign just like that. Then it's going to be a simple case of just clicking on the objective. So of course we're trying to get sales. So I'm going to click on this one. Then you're going to need to select the campaign type. So we're going to be running shopping ads. So you're going to select this one. And then you're going to be given the option of setting up a performance max campaign or a standard shopping campaign. And for me personally, I always use the standard shopping campaign. Well, this is what I mainly use. So I'm going to click on this one. Then you're going to be taken to this page where you're going to enter a campaign name. So I'm going to leave it blank for now, but you can enter whatever you want. You're going to need to select a bidding strategy. Now for me personally, I most of the time like to use maximize clicks, so I'm just going to click on that. Then you're going to need to enter a daily budget. Now for this, I like to put a small one, then over time I like to increase it bit by bit. So for example, I like to enter something along the lines of £10, and then once I start making sales, I increase it to £15, £20, £40, £100 every day, so on and so forth. When it comes to network, I like to deselect the Google search partners, and for locations, with every single campaign that I'm setting up, I like to keep it specific to one country so that I'm going to be able to scale that particular country rather than me trying to target multiple different countries at the same time. So for example, I might just leave it as the United Kingdom for now, or the United States or Canada, and I have separate campaigns for each. And then it's going to be a simple case of just clicking on create campaign. And of course, there's a lot more that goes into the entire process, but I just wanted to give you the basic things that I wish I knew before I started running Google Shopping ads many years ago. But this is what I applied to this store that enabled me to make $200,000 because again, I was able to target the right people, the right customers that were searching for the items that I was selling, which means that I was able to filter out the people that didn't necessarily care about the products and only go after the targeted warm traffic so that I was going to be able to increase my revenue. Now, if you want to learn my strategy of how I use Google Shopping ads in detail and everything that I do when it comes to building Shopify stores from scratch, then you can visit www.shopifyproject.com, because over there what I do is again break down all of the different steps that you need to know if you're a beginner that's looking to start a dropshipping store with Shopify and you're also looking to utilize the power of Google Shopping ads. So again, you can visit www.shopifyproject.com, or what you could do is click the link in my description down below. All right, so moving on to one of the final things that I want to leave you guys with that you need to know if you're a beginner that's looking to get started and you're also looking to make your first $100, $1,000, $10,000 with a dropshipping store is that you just need to take action. One thing that I've noticed with so many different beginners is that they will spend hours on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever the case is, researching how they can do this business, researching how they can do that, when all it really comes down to is taking the necessary steps that you need to take and taking the necessary action to make your dreams come true. Nowadays, when I'm thinking about starting a new business, I don't spend hours and hours researching how to do it. All I do is watch a couple videos, try to get an understanding about it, and then I just take massive action straight away. Being able to make $200,000 from a brand new store came down to one simple fact, which is that I just done it. So this is the final message that I want to leave you guys with, which is that no matter what you're thinking about doing in this life, whether it's a 9-to-5 job, an online business, dropshipping, selling on Amazon, whatever it is, it's all going to come down to you actually taking that first step. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe as well and hit the bell notification. And if you want to watch another YouTube video that I made recently where I break down some other facts that you need to know about building a successful dropshipping store, things that I didn't really talk about in today's video, then make sure you click the link right there. Check that out straight after this one because it's already helped out thousands and thousands of people, and I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.